My name is Vivian, a college student in Manila. I'm 2 months pregnant and I had lost contact with my boyfriend. I can't confess to my parents as I knew that they will abandon me once they knew about it. So, I decided to go to my grandparents' place in the province of Capiz to confess my situation because the truth is, I'm having a hard time handling my situation. I didn't have any money left in. What I have left are those ones my friend gave me. That's all I have. I just told myself that this is the hardest thing happened in my life. I pitied myself. I felt that I'm a low-class woman.
While I was inside the public bus going to Capiz, I noticed that the glares of the people are different, and I heard them talking about the stories of Aswang, especially when one lady said that,
"Take care of your baby. You don't have any idea what they can do."
I was restless inside the bus that time, and I'm nervous. It's also a very secluded place, and people looks so strange.
I sigh a relief when I'm near my grandparents' place. I'm so hungry and I notice that the sun is setting down. I arrive at the place at 6 p.m. All people were staring at me, maybe because they haven't seen me before, or maybe because I'm pregnant. My grandma instructed me to the market of Tumuran, Maayon in Capiz. When I already meet my grandma, she immediately covers me with a coat, and she whispered,
You should have arrived here during daylight. This place is dangerous during this time.
My grandma immediately grabs my hand and we walk as fast as we could, and suddenly I felt someone's hand touching my stomach, and that was an old lady in front of us. My grandma immediately said that,
She's my granddaughter from Manila, and she wants to have a vacation here.
The old lady laughed very strange. Just like a teasing laugh. Welcome to our province, young lady. My grandma pulled my hand and whispered,
Let's walk faster. It's getting late. Listen, if the sun is setting down, you should never leave the house or even go outside.
We arrive at my grandparents' house nearly 7 p.m. and she's still giving me an advice on what not to do when the sun is setting down. She also told me a lot of stories and humors about Aswang in their province. It was my first night with them. While having dinner, we always hear a howling dog and flapping like there's a huge bird on the roof.
When I'm in bed, I suddenly felt an extreme pain in my stomach. Ouch! Ow. My grandpa came out and started a fire, took the spear, and prepared as if someone was going to attack him. Suddenly, the inexplicable thing came out, and we're ready to attack him. Inside the house, I was sick and I was crying. My grandfather still fighting with the Aswang creature, when suddenly the whole area became silent. The door opened and we saw my grandfather covered in blood. He defeated the Aswang creature and left it in the basement. He will bury it tomorrow. The next day, the Aswang body disappeared and they heard their old neighbor had died. This was also the old woman I met when I arrived here.
Since then, the news about the Aswang in their area has disappeared. Vivian also had a permanent job and lived peacefully.